Check 1, 2. Video good. Check, check.
Good morning. I'm going to be presenting the Music Department Awards for Band and Orchestra. These students have all been selected for Music Department Awards. I would like to invite the following students up into the podium. Noah Dungan, Annie Kemp, Jacob Van Tassel, Araya Bremby, Cassidy Lake, Molly Ramos, and Leah Smith. I also want to acknowledge Nadia Hussein, who will be receiving an award, but who is taking an AP test this morning. The Louis Armstrong Jazz Award is named in honor of jazz legend Louis Armstrong, who is both an accomplished jazz singer and trumpeter. The award is presented to the student who exhibits outstanding achievement in the field of jazz, as demonstrated through superior musicianship, character, and individual creativity. This year's winner is a phenomenal drum set player who, after graduation, plans to start a career in the music industry, progress as an independent recording artist, and make music for TV productions. Please congratulate our Louis Armstrong Jazz Award winner, Mr. Noah Dungan. The Thomas R. Matchett Orchestra Award is named in honor of former GHS principal Tom Matchett, who was an enthusiastic supporter of the high school orchestra and of music education in general. The criteria for this award includes musical growth and dedication. This year we have two recipients, Miss Annie Kemp, a cellist in the orchestra, and Mr. Jacob Van Tassel, a bassist in the orchestra. After graduation, Annie will be attending Michigan State University to study history, and Jake will be attending Western Michigan University for sports medicine. Please congratulate these two outstanding award recipients. The Clark Oliver Orchestra Award is given in honor of former GHS principal and musician Clark Oliver. His commitment to the importance of performing orchestral music is why we have a string program in Greenville today. Criteria for this award is simply outstanding musical ability. This year's award winner is a phenomenal piano player and violist in the orchestra. She will be attending the University of Michigan this fall to major in biology, health, and society, along a pre-med track at the College of LS&A. While she unfortunately cannot be with us this morning due to the AP test, please congratulate award recipient Nadia Hussein on her outstanding musical ability. The Susan Gould Best Musician Award is named in honor of former GHS Director of Bands and Orchestra, Mrs. Susan Gould. Mrs. Gould taught in Greenville for 30 years before retiring in 2021. This award represents a senior with outstanding musical ability, much like the musical abilities that Mrs. Gould possessed and shared over her long and rewarding career. The criteria for this award is simply outstanding musical ability. This year we have two recipients, Miss Araya Bremby, a saxophonist in the band program, and Miss Cassidy Lake, a flute player in the band program. After graduation, Araya will be attending Central Michigan University to study music education and will be a part of the saxophone studio. And Cassidy plans to attend MCC before transferring to Central Michigan for a business major. Please congratulate these two outstanding award recipients. The Keith E. Hudson Band Award is named in honor of former GHS band director, Mr. Keith Hudson. Mr. Hudson served as a band director in Greenville schools for 31 years before retiring in 2005. This award is given in the spirit of two of Mr. Hudson's wonderful qualities: outstanding musical growth and dedication to the music program. This year we have two recipients: Miss Molly Ramos, a percussionist in the band program, and Miss Leah Smith, a saxophonist in the band program. After graduation, Molly will be attending Michigan State University's Honors College, and Leah will be attending Ferris State University to study radiography. Please congratulate these two outstanding award recipients. Before I announce our final award, I want to just speak a little bit about the awards that we give out in the department. All of our awards are selected by the members of our ensembles. All of the winners' names will be added to the award plaques that hang on our band and orchestra room walls. The Greenville tradition of honoring graduates and former band directors and administrators by handing out these awards during Honors Week is more than 46 years old. Our final award is the Jerry Martin Band Award, named in honor of former GHS band director Jerry Martin. Mr. Martin worked for 20 years as the GHS band director and was largely responsible for first establishing Greenville as one of the top band programs in our state. Criteria for this award are dedication, service, and leadership to the GHS band program throughout high school. This year's recipient has served the band as one of our drum majors, band captain, is a phenomenal saxophonist, and shows tremendous heart and leadership. We are lucky to have her join the ranks of music educators after she finishes her degree at Central Michigan University. Please congratulate this year's Jerry Martin Band Award recipient, Araya Bremby. Let's have a final round of applause for these award recipients.
Good morning, students, parents, staff of Greenville High School. My name is Staff Sergeant Lowey. I'm the Marine Corps recruiter here in Greenville, obviously. Today, I'll be presenting awards to 6 students total, but I have 2 right now, thanks to the great efforts of Ms. Wolfe over here. The Semper Fidelis Award for Musical Excellence is honoring our traditions of the Marine Corps Band, dating back to John Philip Sousa, the first director of the Marine Corps Band and composer of many of the classical marches that are still played today. On behalf of the Commandant of the United States Marine Corps, it's my pleasure to present the Semper Fidelis Award for Musical Excellence to Brianna Peterson and Carter Chapman. What do we got here? Carter?
Good morning, class of 2022, and parents, and all the wonderful folks out here at Legacy Field this morning. My name is Chris Chapman. I'm the auditorium manager for Greenville Public Schools and the theater advisor for Yellow Jacket Theater. This year, Yellow Jacket Theater had a great year. We kicked off with the 10th anniversary retro radio show, The War of the Worlds. That was followed by the return of the GHS musical, You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown. Our students took the program to new comic heights with Puffs and finished the year supporting GMS students in Alice in Wonderland. A really great season for our students. Last night at our annual Curtain Call Awards, Yellow Jacket Theater scholarships were awarded to the following students. When you hear your name, please stand for me. Scholarships were awarded to J.C. Taylor, Isaac Sisko, and Andrew Chapman. Let's give them a round of applause. Andrew Chapman and Isaac Cisco also became members of our Gold Company. Gold Company are students who have performed in more than 12 performances or 12 shows in their high school careers. Special thanks go out to Miss Wolfe, who rescued these awards from FedEx since FedEx decided they couldn't deliver them to us yesterday. So I'd like Isaac and Andrew to come up and receive the awards they should have received last night. There we go. This year's Outstanding Student Technician Award goes to a member of the class of 2022 who has demonstrated drive, enthusiasm, dependability, and is able to also support other students in Yellow Jacket Theater and GHS stage crew. She has been a major influence in our student stage management teams and the success of multiple complex productions. She receives a plaque, and her name is also added to a plaque that hangs in the Fine Arts Wing. She started with us as part of the crew that built the tremendously tall windmill in Oklahoma. She was the assistant stage manager on Bullshot Crummond. She was part of the scenic crew for the Phantom Toll Booth, the assistant stage manager for The Odyssey. She was the production stage manager for You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown. She was on the scenic crew for Puffs, and she ended her year with us as the stage manager for Alice in Wonderland. This year's Outstanding Student Technician goes to Mackenzie Byrne. My final award today is this year's Yellow Jacket Theater Directors Award goes to a student who has demonstrated an all-around ability as a performer and technician. They encourage other students, help promote our program, and also participate in other local theater programs and productions. She receives a plaque, and her name is added to a plaque that hangs in our Fine Arts Wing. She was Gary in the retro radio show Who Goes There? The Chief in the retro radio show The Lost World. She was part of the phenomenal makeup crew of Mamma Mia. She was Grandma in the Martian Chronicles. She was also part of the companies of our online productions of It's a Wonderful Life and The Crucible. She was the Cyclops Polyphemus in The Odyssey. She was Stange in War of the Worlds. And most importantly this year, she brought students and families to tears as Lucy in You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown. She was part of the phenomenal makeup crew on Puffs as well. This year's Yellow Jacket Theater Directors Award goes to J.C. Taylor. So thank you. One last thing, class of 2022. If you've hung out with Mr. Chapman in the auditorium long enough, which many of you have, you know that I am one to drop quotes from movies and plays and shows. And I'll just leave you guys with one thing, class of 2022. As you move on, you'll know what show I'm talking about. History has its eyes on you. Make us proud. Thank you.
Good morning, staff, students, and family members of Greenville High School, and specifically a special good morning to the class of 2022. Congratulations. Despite all the nicknames you may have heard as I was approaching the stage, my name is Andrew Samson, and I have the pleasure of being the vocal music teacher here at Greenville High School, and here to award some choral department music awards. We've had a great year in the choral music department, mainly due to the efforts of the class of 2022. Their participation and their leadership was so influential in the success of our year. We are graduating 28 students from the GHS choirs, and that's about the size of a choir itself. And out of 28 of those students, 16 of them are what we call choir lifers, meaning they've been in choir for 7 or 8 semesters of their high school career. So I'd like to take a second to honor our choir seniors, wherever you are. If you would please stand, and let's give them a round of applause. What's the saying? Birds of a feather flock together. So we've had many great positive experiences this year throughout the choir performances. In March, all choirs performed at the M.S.A.A. District Choral Festival, and all the choirs that performed earned top Division I ratings for their performance skills and their sight reading skills. So let's hear it for the choir program, led by our wonderful seniors. I couldn't be more proud of the choir students' work and improvement this year, and I thank them for their continued commitment to success in our choir program. At this time, can I have the following students come up to the stage? Araya Bremby, Grace Burrell, Cameron Campbell, Samantha Campbell, Andrew Chapman, Sage Lilly, Alexis Rechtenwall, Isaac Sisko, and Olivia Weiss.
Let's stand all across the back.
We didn't rehearse this. The first award I'm going to give out today is the Dedication Award. The Dedication Award is presented to individuals who exhibit specific outstanding qualities throughout the year. The qualifications and criteria for this award are a senior who has shown over and over again their dedication to their choir through their actions, leadership, and attitude. They exhibit outstanding effort throughout the year, show positive classroom involvement throughout the year, and show leadership skills in working with the other students. After a voting process and feedback from the other choir students, I'm very pleased to award these students this honor and recognition for their overall efforts to the choir. Please help me congratulate the following students who've been selected to receive the Dedication Award for this year. For the Women's Ensemble, Grace Burrell. For the Men's Ensemble, Andrew Chapman. For the Concert Choir, Sage Lilly. And for the Village Green Singers, Olivia Weiss. The second award I have is the Commitment to Excellence Award. The Commitment to Excellence Award is presented to individuals who exhibit specific outstanding qualities throughout the year. The qualification and criteria for this award are these students have been a member of the choir for 3 or 4 years. They show outstanding achievement and teamwork skills. They exhibit outstanding leadership and effort, and show positive classroom involvement throughout the year and have the best interests of the group as a priority. These 2 students receiving this award this year have been such valuable assets to the choir program. One recipient is most notable for the way she lights up the stage in whatever group she's performing with. She always shows a lot of enthusiasm and encouragement in class and on stage. Our second recipient probably doesn't want to be up on the stage right now. He never sought the spotlight or any recognition, but he was always one of the most dependable students I've ever worked with. He always knew his part and demonstrated good leadership without ever having the official mantle of leader. So please help me congratulate Cameron Campbell and Samantha Campbell for the Commitment to Excellence Award. The third award I have today is the Best Musician Award, which is chosen by the members in each choir. We follow a ballot procedure in class several weeks ago, and the students voted for the person they felt was most deserving of this award. The qualifications and criteria for this award are membership in choir for a minimum of 2 consecutive years, and this person needs to be a good group leader, a positive role model, and a person that is a major asset to the group. I'm happy to award these students this honor and wish them much continued success in all that they do. Congratulations to the following people who have been chosen by their classmates as the best musician for the class of 2022. For the women's ensemble, Olivia Weiss. For the men's ensemble, Isaac Sisko. For the concert choir, Grace Burrell. And for the Village Green Singers, Araya Bremby and Alexis Rechtenwall. The final award I have for the choral department is the Choral Directors Award. The Choral Directors Award is presented to a graduating choir senior each year, and this award is chosen by the choir director. The qualifications represented by the student for this award are a good group leader, enthusiastic about what we're doing in class, a person that helps build up the morale of the choir, is helpful to the director, choir, and to the other classmates, dedication to the choir, and gives above and beyond the normal responsibilities. I've been very fortunate to have worked with some very dedicated students in the choral program over the past year, and it has been a privilege working with these young people, and I'm very proud of all of our choir seniors and wish them lots of success in what you do after this. I'm very pleased and proud to present the Choral Directors Award for 2022 to the following students: Grace Burrell, Andrew Chapman, Isaac Sisko, and Olivia Weiss. Thank you, and once again, congratulations, class of 2022.
Good morning, and congratulations to the class of 2022. Yeah. You made it. I am Janet LaLonde, and I am a teacher in the science department here at the high school. Science Olympiad is a national nonprofit organization dedicated to improving the quality of K-12 science education, creating a technologically literate workforce, and providing recognition for outstanding achievement by students in science. Our mission is to host exciting competitive tournaments that showcase innovative STEM content to students throughout the United States. 7 seniors competed on the Greenville High School Science Olympiad team this year. Today they will be presented with their Certificates of Achievement and State of Michigan Award of Excellence and their graduate Science Olympiad medals. Please join me on the stage as I call you up. Mason Bowman served as a team captain during the invitational and regional seasons. His events included Codebusters, Gravity Vehicle, Experimental Design, and Right Stuff. But Mason was always eager to help with any building event. He contributed design ideas to anyone who wanted to listen, and most of his ideas were spot on. It's not surprising that Mason plans to continue his studies in engineering at the University of Michigan. While she's doing this, thank you. You could just take this. It's kind of... was new this year, but she expert passion in her rocks. Haley time study even stepped in as the doer in the Write It Do It event at the final competitions. She is heading to Southern Utah University to study geology. Lauren Flairman was also a first-year competitor. She fell instantly in love with the trajectory event, showing me a design idea for a ballistic catapult the day after she saw the rules. I had never heard of a ballistic catapult. Lauren also committed a great deal of time learning about birds and filled the room with bird calls on several occasions. She also worked in her anatomy and physiology and even took over the ping pong parachute event when it needed taking. Lauren plans to continue her crazy smart education at Michigan Technological University, pursuing a degree in applied ecology. Maggie Jensen, our first four-year participant, has been honing her expertise in anatomy and physiology since she was a freshman. This year, she took the lead in Chem Lab, finding practice labs they could do to prepare for competition. Maggie also made huge Quizlets for she and her partners to practice for in cell biology. Maggie plans to attend Northern Michigan University to continue her studies in science. Grace Platty was another first-year senior. This outstanding student applied her big brain skills and quickly became a disease detective, a code buster, and an experimental designer. She also learned quite early in the season to appreciate the practice popcorn and the team camaraderie that developed as they worked together. Grace is heading to the University of Central Florida, pursuing a dual major in mechanical engineering and biomedical sciences. Wow. Emily Rutherford participated in Science Olympiad for 4 years and stepped up as a captain this year for the invitational and regional seasons. Emily quickly learned the honor of being the official baking captain this year, as she shared her oven talents by bringing the team amazing cookies and bagels and cupcakes and beyond. She was our forensic scientist, our writer in Write It, Do It, and our dynamic planet Earth scientist. Emily especially enjoyed marketing the team with preseason recruitment and glittering locker signs to start the season. It is fitting that she is planning to pursue a business-related degree at Northwood University in the fall. Our final senior captain has also participated in Science Olympiad 4 years and also served as a captain for the invitational, regional, and state seasons. Emma Van Riper was a timid, quiet freshman. I never would have predicted that she would become a powerhouse of a captain her senior year, but that's just what she did. She gained expertise in disease detectives, experimental design, environmental chemistry, and rocks and minerals. She cleaned up after practice, communicated regularly with her team, kept tabs on everyone to make sure they were okay and had what they needed to keep going. Emma plans to attend Ohio State University to study zoology. Emma, Mason, and Emily will also receive, along with their certificates, the long-awaited lanyards and captain pins. Hey. There were a few hitches that delayed the start of the season, and after only 2 weeks of practice, their first competition at Hazlitt High School did not go well. We came home empty-handed, but with the determination to work hard to improve. At the second competition, they placed in 6 of the 23 events. Better, but there was still work to be done. After another month of practicing, it was time for regionals. This was the big showdown they had been working toward. And did they work? They medaled in 21 of the 23 events and qualified for the state tournament. It is my honor to award them with their Science Olympiad graduate medals and send them on to do great things. They're huge. Congratulations.
Good morning, students, faculty, family, and friends, and congratulations to the class of 2022. I'm Kelly Roney, and it's my pleasure to be here this morning to present the Marketing, DECA, Work Study, and CTE Awards. Starting off, I would like to invite Mr. Brennan Johnson to join me on the stage. Brennan has been a student in the work study program at Aggressive Tooling this semester, and during his time there, he has earned perfect scores on his evaluations. So I was not surprised to hear that Brennan had earned an apprenticeship with Aggressive Tooling. He studied welding under Adam Hopkins in our CTE department, and I asked Mr. Hopkins how Brennan contributed to his class this year, and he stated the following. Brennan has always been a person who can be counted on. He makes commitments and learns on the go. He has been a longtime leader in all of my courses, taking ownership of his own learning and lending help and mentoring those around him. He has been a pillar for me this year. So on behalf of Aggressive Tooling, I am honored to present you with the Welding Apprentice Scholarship valued at over $100,000. Congratulations, Brennan, and best of luck in your career.
Thank you.
Next, I'd like to present the Gene Haas Foundation Scholarship to a student who has excelled in the career and technical education courses at GHS, specifically machine tool technology. Would Lauren Flairman please join me on stage? In Lauren's senior year, she has not only completed the course expectations, but also led 2 community service projects to completion. She is also a Science Olympiad member, as you saw, and has been accepted to Michigan Tech with plans on pursuing environmental science and engineering, which is not what Mrs. LaLonde said, but close. I am very pleased to present this $2,500 scholarship to Lauren Flairman, and best of luck at Michigan Tech. And for our Marketing and DECA Awards. 46 students made up our Greenville DECA chapter this year, and we were finally back to normalcy, and this allowed us to participate in face-to-face competition and leadership conferences. We also stayed busy holding several fundraising activities, raising over $1,000 for the Muscular Dystrophy Association, collecting hundreds of cans of food for our local food shelter, and partnering with Interact to provide dozens of children with candy during the Trunk or Treat event. None of this would have been possible without our amazing officer team. Would the following seniors please join me on stage? Our President, Carly Peterman. Vice President of Fundraising, Allie Carew. And Vice President of Finance, Emily Rutherford. These 3 exemplary leaders, along with Junior VP of Public Relations, Carly Thompson, spent numerous hours organizing fundraisers, filling out paperwork, tracking finances, volunteering for and promoting our special events. I would like to thank each of you and recognize you for all of you've done for the DECA program. Thank you. More than you could imagine. They actually, I just have to add this, it's not in my script. I was out of school for almost a month, and these girls just made our DECA program run so smoothly. So, thank you. I'm hugging, sorry. You guys can step down in front. One thing that this officer team has initiated is the DECA graduation chord program in order to honor those DECA members who have contributed significantly to the GHS DECA program. Qualifications for a chord include having 2 years of marketing courses or 3 years of DECA, a B- or better in all marketing courses. They must compete in a DECA event during their senior year, and they must have volunteered for several DECA activities during their time as a member. This year, 10 students met the qualifications for a DECA chord. If you could line up in front of the stage, Mrs. B will give you your chord. Paris Almas, Alex Bell, Camden Byer, Adriana Bivens, Allie Carew, Miguel Flores Jr., Carly Peterman, Avriana Richardson, Emily Rutherford, and Marissa Taylor. These are our true DECA champions. Thank you for your commitment to the program, everyone. And lastly, I'd like to present the Marketing Student of the Year Award. This award is the highest honor a marketing student can earn. The recipient must have demonstrated mastery of the marketing curriculum, shown leadership ability and initiative, and has been dedicated to the marketing and DECA programs. This year, our chapter was blessed with not one, but 2 individuals who deserve this honor. Would co-recipients, Carly Peterman and Emily Rutherford, again join me on stage. Over the course of the past 3 years, Carly has maintained an A in all of her marketing classes, competed 3 years at both districts and 2 at state because the flu. A finalist at those events. Also a 2 DECA per chapter. Also served as the jacket depot manager during her junior year, and currently serves as our chapter president. Emily also earned high marks in every marketing course, earned the Jacket Depot Manager of the Year award her junior year, competed for 3 years in the district and state competitions, and attended internationals this year in the Aspire Academy. Emily also took on the role of all things Jacket Depot, as she often refers to the depot as her baby, because she was there prepping it every day, making sure kids had their snacks and drinks ready for them at lunch. She took great pride in keeping the store operating at maximum efficiency. Both Carly and Emily have played vital roles in the success of our DECA chapter and marketing program. Thank you for your time and dedication to the program, and I'm sure the rest of the chapter will miss you very much. And I wish you well at U of M, Carly, and Northwood University, Emily. And it has been my pleasure having you in class and in DECA. So it's my pleasure to present the 2022 Marketing Students of the Year Award to Carly and Emily. I couldn't make up my mind. I'm sorry, you guys both rock. So.
Thank you. I miss you.
Thank you.
Hello. I would like to thank and acknowledge our senior members in NHS for their character and their commitment to scholarship, leadership, and service. Please stand along the front to be recognized. And all members of NHS would like to especially recognize and thank our executive board. So when your name is called, if you're on the executive board, please join me up on stage. All right. Isabella Amelia, Ella Beatty, Alexandra Bell, Logan Boyer, Araya Bremby, Onyx Bromley, Jordan Brown, Noli Brown, Grace Burrell, Mackenzie Byrne, Samantha Campbell, Elena Carew, Domenic Cedillo, Andrew Chapman, Carter Chapman, Lily Danzer, Nadia Hussein, Megan Hudson, Annie Kemp, Cassidy Lake, Gabriella Looney, Carly Peterman, Brianna Peterson, Kylie Peterson, Grace Platty, Molly Ramos, Alexis Rechtenwall, Emily Rutherford, Serena Schroeder, Isaac Sisko, Allison Skogseb, Leah Smith, Marissa Taylor, Emma Van Riper, Olivia Weiss, and Emma Wolverton. Yay. Okay. And I want to thank our executive board, and I know that all of our members want to thank them too. So thank you so much, Carly, for being our president. Carly has been a phenomenal leader. I think you've done more than I've seen anybody do in 30 years in this kind of position. So for you, thank you. Elena's been our vice president, and thank you for your service as well. Nadia is taking her test. Good job, Nadia. Serena, thank you for being our treasurer. Isabella, thank you for being our historian. And Marissa, thank you for being our parliamentarian. I switched them. It's okay. All right, ladies, you've been phenomenal, and it's been such a pleasure to work with you, and I am so proud of each of you. So thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, members. Go ahead and have a seat. And now it's time for blood quartz. In appreciation, oh, I'll let you sit down. I'm sorry. In appreciation for your generosity and successful participation in the Versiti Donor for Life Leadership Program to help save lives in our community through blood donation and service, I'd like to acknowledge Adriana Bivens, Ella Beatty, Kaylee Jensen, thank you. There we go. Mia Espada, Elena Carew, Abigail Crosby, and Raylyn Thompson. Thank you. There we go. Thank you. Get something.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Whoops. Oh. And I have an extra one, but that's okay.
At this time, Mrs. Phelps, who's not with me right now, would like to present our Student Council Awards. Starting with our Senior Executive Board members. Please stand on the stage to accept your certificate. Please hold your applause until we are done with all the awards. Domenic Cedillo, President. McKenna Gunderson, Vice President. Nadia Hussein, Secretary. Treasurer Carly Peterman. The Student Council also voted on one outstanding senior college scholarship worth $250. This student has been invaluable in planning events for our school for the last 4 years. She always has a smile on her face and a positive outlook. She sports purple and gold and leads your student section. Please congratulate McKenna Gunderson. At this time, we would like to recognize the rest of our senior members who can also come on stage to accept their awards. Isabella Amelia, Allie Carew, Kaylee Jensen, and Eliza Breigel. Thank you for all your hard work and leadership. Without you, we would have missed out on many fun memories and experience. All the things you did over the years.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
You guys. Let's give a round of applause to our student council members. You guys can go.
Good morning and congratulations, class of 2022. I get the privilege of assisting and helping out, handing out the Coaches Recognition Awards. With me I have Rick Court and Beth Hallock. These awards are given to athletes who've displayed outstanding qualities in athletics and therefore being recognized. These athletes have been nominated and voted on by the varsity coaches. They've come to school, practice every day, don't miss, they're coachable and team players. Please hold your applause until all the names are read. Serena Schroeder, Kylie Peterson, Brianna Peterson, Andrew Alstead, Gabriella Looney, Raylan Thompson, Samantha Campbell, Cassidy Lake, Lydia Schmachtenberger, Christian Stewart, Lena Gunderson, McKenna Gunderson, John Huckleberry, Vanessa Rook, Logan Kelly, Isabel Amelia, please give these athletes a big round of applause.
Good morning. I have the privilege to present the M.H.S.A.A. Scholar Athlete nominees. The criteria for this: each candidate must be a senior graduating in the current school year. They must have a minimum cumulative GPA of 3.5 or better, must have earned a varsity letter prior to their senior year in a sport in which the M.H.S.A.A. sponsors a postseason tournament. They must be involved in school and community activities. Each athlete also must submit a 500-word essay on the importance of sportsmanship in educational athletics. We have three recipients who I'd like to honor this year. They are Marissa Taylor, Serena Schroeder, and Jordan Brown.
The OK Conference Scholar Athlete Award is given to all seniors with a GPA of 3.5 or better, participated in at least 4 athletic seasons during high school career, and earned at least 1 varsity letter during his exemplary young citizens.